Hi, welcome to GDB. What do I have in front of me today? This is a Coleman heavy-duty flashlight. I've had this sucker for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now. This has been a very reliable, rechargeable flashlight. Unfortunately, my old battery wore out and would no longer hold a sufficient charge. So, I bought this replacement battery. Is this right here. The original cost of this light was like 35 bucks, and this was a great light, and it was such a great light. Not too long after we bought it, they jacked the price up to like about 90 to 100 bucks. Well, I'm not gonna pay 90 to 100 bucks for it now, especially when I have all the materials here. So I looked up the battery, and the battery was $29.99 with free shipping on Prime. It was real easy to find. So what I have here is your black negative, red positive. You can see right there, there's your positive symbol, negative symbol. Put that there, hooked it up. This is your little trigger mechanism. Push this thing in there right there. Boom, light. So I know it works, the battery works with it. So for 30 bucks, I can replace this light. And I will check back with you when I have it mostly together to show you that it can be done. There's some screws, a couple pieces here. This is the trigger. This is going to be the tough part, putting this trigger back in, lining it up with the two sides like this. But when I get closer, I will show you. I wanted to show you guys this. I was struggling with this for a little bit, so I will do my best to show you. My light is not the best. So down here is some grooves. You'll have to take my word for it. They're very, very small grooves. I had to look and find them because this thing was sticking up about here and I needed it down here. So I had to find the grooves, get it in the grooves, and now one of the trickiest parts to do this was this red wire right here that wrapped around to this positive terminal. It wasn't working, and I was afraid I was going to break this up against this circuit board. So I had to pull this off, pull the battery out, pull this off, put the battery back in with this wire right here being off, put this circuit board down in the groove. Once I had it nice and secure down the groove so that it's down further enough for this to fit over the top, then I snake this around and wrap this in and attach it to the terminal. Once I got all that, everything's nice and flush. So to check, I'm going to tuck these wires in here. I come over here, put this over the top. It's going to fit flush. Now there's a little gap right now because of this. Another groove that this has to go into. So the groove for that is right about it's in that area there. It's hard for me to put it in there and do everything I do with the camera, but you got to find the grooves for these to stick them in so that everything's nice and flush to put the skeleton back together, because they make these super compact to save space and money, and you got to be aware that there's grooves to fit these circuit boards in when you put these back together. I will keep going with this and give you an update when I'm done. Okay, we're back. Everything is back together. The light that lasted for almost 4.5 years is working again. All back together, all nice and flush. That's how we do it at GDB. 30 bucks to replace a light that cost 100. Bam! Lots of power. Take care.